What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Drew's Creations. Yeah, it's been a while, I know. It's been a wild ride, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. The past month or so of my life has just been hectic. I'll get into details about that here in just a couple minutes, but I just figured I'd pop on here and say hello, give y'all a little update. This video ain't gonna be nothing special, so if you're here for the will it starts or the action, the chainsaws, this video is probably not going to be for you. I'm going to go ahead and let you know that now. So no hard feelings if you don't want to watch this video, but for the true blues who have been following my channel since the beginning and follow what I do, this video is probably more for you. As of right now, we got the old Oklahoma jug going. Got her up to about 250, 275 degrees. Got some cherry on there. Trying to get these onions hot. We may have to come up with a different scenario, but I literally just put them on there. I've got a New York strip steak I'm gonna run on there tonight, and we'll show you a little bit of that. I do a little bit of cooking, guys. I love my smoker. I really do. This Oklahoma Joe is my favorite. Before that, I just had a cheapie, and I found this one local on the internet and went and picked it up, and I've loved it ever since. We actually got some paint and everything. We're gonna paint this thing soon, and I've got a grill cover and all for it, so it's gonna look much better here soon. But there's what I have left of my dry cherry, and I've got this pile over here that's still drying out. I got my Busch Latte adult beverage. Yeah, I do a little bit of drinking. Not anything crazy, but we'll take you out here and show you a little bit about what's going on, what we've been up to around here, around the house, around the Drew Fortress, whatever you want to call it. This is all the trash that I've been cleaning up out of the yard. This is from some of my projects. That washing machine was my washing machine. It quit working. Got new ones. Replaced it and the dryer. Some old lawn boys I'm done messing with. I know I hate to throw them away, guys. I really do, but I can't find anybody that wants them, is willing to pay shipping on parts or nothing like that. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to trash them. But these John Deere mowing decks are the same way. We're gonna have to get rid of them. That one's trash anyway. It come off of a 140. It's rusted all to pieces. It's falling apart. But as you can see, we got the tractor over here. Dug the wood splitter out, cleaned up around it because we had a bunch of pine piled up. Got the tractor out. We had a big old pile of pine wood over there. For those that seen me take down the big pine tree there, we got it all cleaned up and finished burning it. That's what we're doing right now. Been using the tractor quite a bit, scraping up everything, trying to get the yard cleaned up, scrape some leaves up and everything. This has been burning all day. I started at about 10 something this morning, and it's been burning a whole entire pine tree, and there's still more under there, so it's probably be burning for 3 or 4 days, I'd imagine, to get all this burned up. But yep, there we are. We got a little Kubota B6200 with the 1640A bucket. Works pretty good. It's 4-wheel drive, gear drive tractor. It's not hydrostat. It's an older tractor from the late 80s. Probably around 87, 88, somewhere in there. Runs real good, does nice. This ain't my tractor. It was my grandpa's, and I just borrowed it, brought it over here so I could clean up the yard a little bit, but that is my wood splitter. Y'all have seen it in a recent video. Won't get into that. And then we'll take you over here and show you the mess I made today over here. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I've really not been putting out too much content. I'm fixing to get into why we haven't been putting out a whole lot of content, guys. Like I said, my life's been twisted around and some unexpected things happened, and it's just been a wild ride, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. But here's the current Husky lineup. Other than this one here's not mine, that one's not mine. Those are here for work. That was the 359 we ported, 357, 359 hybrid. We ported a while back. He's it's been running good for almost a year, but he sent it back because he had a little issue with it, and I did get it fired up the other day and it seems to have an air leak, so we're gonna have to diagnose that, see where the air leak is and get that straightened out. But saw still runs and seems to run pretty good other than the air leak. He sent this one here, said he's had some runnability issues. It's a T435. They weren't known to be the greatest saw to start with, so if you got one that runs good, you're lucky. But that one there seems to run so far. It's a little bit sluggish, which I think all of them were, but I'm gonna have to come up with a bar and chain to put on that and run it some. But the rest of these are mine. There's two of my 372s. That one there is an XPW. That one is not, but that is my nicest 372. That's just a standard bore. There's my 272. We just got the bar put back on it today. The 562 and the old Husky L77. And then we broke out the Lawn Boy today, which I've been trying to find a new home for it, but nobody seems to want it either, because apparently nobody likes two-stroke lawnmowers anymore for whatever reason. But I like them and they're cool, so found this one local and seen it and decided to stop and look at it. And the guy, I figured it was going to get trashed or destroyed if somebody else got a hold of it and didn't appreciate it, so I tried to save it, got it, cleaned it up some. Came with the bag and all that. As you see, this is a non-self-propelled model, Gold Series. Runs pretty good. Well, it did. Tried to start it today, but it's not wanting to start, but it hadn't been started in a few months. I think the plug may be fouled or might have lost spark, so we'll have to look into that sometime. But that's for a later date because it is really hot outside. It's after 5 o'clock and it's still probably 85, 88 degrees right now. That is an old Echo PB300E that I got from the original owner. Runs flawlessly. I do have the other piece of tube to it. It's all original. As far as I know, there ain't hardly been anything done to it. Great blower. Not the most powerful thing, but it always starts and it runs really nice. Really, really nice. Those are long-lasting machines. Echo did well when they made those things. That and the 400E. Great blowers for the 80s. They really were. I've been working on trying to get the building cleaned out. We did pull the 385 here out and fired it up. Yes, I know my 385's mint because it was brand new when I got it. It had never been had fuel in it. Traded a 660 for it and haven't looked back. I love that saw. It is awesome. It's got a 28-inch Sumara bar with a full house Archer chain, and it pulls it really nicely. Eventually want to get a 32 to put on it also, but I'll probably run a skip then because the 28 does nice, but it's just a lot of teeth to sharpen. So eventually that's probably what we'll do. With that, we'll get a 32 to go along with it, and we'll run the 28 on this and one of the 372s. We have up here, I know it's a mess, guys, bear with me. The building is an absolute mess. We got one of the projects I got to get done this year is get this thing cleaned out and get rid of some stuff out of here and get my toolbox put in here because I do have a big nice Snap-on toolbox. Like to get it put back in here and be able to start doing some work, and then I'd like to eventually be able to put my lawnmower in here and clean it up, you know, keep it out of the weather. I don't like leaving it outside, but right now it's covered up with a tarp because I just had a lot going on. But from right to left, we have a 346 XP that is low hour. We got from Mr. Smack Evans. We got a 246 Husky. We got a 201T. That is a non-Mtronic model. It has a tunable carb. And then behind that, we have a 242 XP. And then that's my uncle's weed eater I got to work on. Another 372, I've got 3 of them. A Red Max G561 AVS. If you've ever seen one of those or you're familiar with those, I'm sure a lot of you probably are not because they're not very common saws. But they are great, great saws. They really are. I love that thing. It's a low hour saw too. I came across it a few years ago. My grandpa had it, and we worked out a deal and I ended up with it, and I've had that thing for a really long time. I've had that thing longer than any of these other chainsaws. It's been a good one. Never really had any issues with it. It's always started up and it's always ran great. That's about it for chainsaws here, guys. I do have more. That's not all of them. But that's it for here. Just figured I'd do a little quick walkthrough. I know y'all like seeing the chainsaws. I know that's what a lot of you come here for, which is all right. That's fine. Ain't a thing wrong with that. This is Drew's Creations. We do a lot of stuff, guys. I'm always into something. It's nothing, but anyway, won't keep you waiting any longer. I'll go ahead and fill you in on the details, let you know what's been going on, why we haven't really been putting no videos out. About a month ago or so, maybe a little longer now. It's been longer since we found out about the whole situation, but we didn't know the severity of it. But now we do, and it just escalated really quickly. But my grandpa, I call him Paw, because we're in the South, and that's just a lot of what we do down here. We call our grandpas Paw. If you didn't know, that's just our word. That's the word we use for that. Sorry guys, we had a little glitch there. Something happened to the camera. I think one of those sticks touched the camera and made it do something stupid. Anyway guys, my grandpa ended up with some cancer. It was bladder cancer and prostate cancer, and we didn't think too much of it at first, because we were told that he got sick over, well, I'll just put it to you this way. He got sick over the winter time. He got pneumonia and a little bit of other stuff, and they couldn't do the surgery until he got better. So we waited, and he got better, and then they were finally able to do the surgery, and it was supposed to have been able to remove all the cancer and all that, but he would have had one of those bags that, you know, you use the bathroom in, and you know, as much as that sucks, it was a lot better than the alternative. We're much rather have him around, you know. Sorry, I'm stirring up these onions. We had to put them on some higher heat here, get them going so we can get the steak started. But yeah, it's just been hard with that. So after the surgery, we thought everything was going to be okay, you know, and it ended up being the complete opposite. The surgery didn't get all of it, and it spread into some other organs, and before we knew it, it was stage 4, and there wasn't nothing they could do. They gave him 2 months to live, and he made it about 2 weeks or so, and he passed away just right after his 69th birthday. His 69th birthday was July 28th. We celebrated it, and just a few days ago he passed on August. And sorry, this is a little bit emotional, guys. It's been hard, you know. He's the only grandpa I had left, and I'm not trying to get all sad and soppy with you. Like I said, if this ain't for you, then, you know, I'm no hard feelings. I'm not going to take offense to it, but it's just been hard. That's what I've been doing for the last month, or a little over a month, that I've not made any videos. I've been dealing with him and going over there pretty much every day after work, and helping take care of him and helping him with anything he needed. You know, his mind started slipping because he had some infections and severe dehydration and all that, and got to where he wasn't eating. So it started to become a handful, and you know, it was a full-time job helping take care of him. So on top of that, my job, and then taking care of everything else around here, because I live alone. So, you know, it's just been kind of hard. But I'm not coming on here looking for, you know, a bunch of sad, soppy support or anything like that. I know some of you guys I consider a lot of you friends, and well, I consider all of you friends, even if we've never met before. Even if you're not from around here, you live in another country, I consider you my friend if you're watching this. I just thank each and every one of you for being here, and I appreciate each and every one of you watching my videos and always commenting. You know, I'm always looking for ways to come up with better content. Always doing something. It's just here lately, it's just been hard because had a lot going on, like I said. But anyway, that's pretty much why we've not made any videos. We had his service this past week. It was Thursday. He had a cremation and all. It wasn't, you know, no open casket type ordeal. It was just a memorial service basically, and the family came and all. We had some food. The church was nice enough to feed us. We had it at his church, and it was a good service, guys. I mean, I can't thank the church and all the people that were a part of it enough. It was really nice to have that, but you know, I'm as much as it sucks. I'm in a way glad he's gone, because he don't have to suffer no more. Because it was hard. I think it was harder seeing him suffer than it was to let him go. So I'm just glad of that. But anyway, that's enough of that. I'm gonna go in here. I just wanted to fill y'all in. I really appreciate y'all watching and being patient with me on this. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like I say, it's been a rough road, but it is what it is. Life goes on, and I just keep him on my thoughts and prayers, and just try to get back to normal. It's one of those things, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna finish up this dinner. I just got my steak put on. We're at a nice temperature. It's a little bit hot, but I've got it moved over to the left side, so it's not so bad. But we got a New York strip on there. Got the cherry on there smoking, and got the vent wide open so it can ventilate and hopefully try to cool it down a little bit, because I just put some wood on it and it's stoked up quite a bit. But anyway, guys, that's that. I'm sorry this wasn't the greatest video, but it's just a little update on my life, what's been going on. I thank you for watching if you've watched it this far. And like I say, we're gonna try to get back on making some videos here soon. Got plenty of stuff to film, plenty of stuff to do, got trees to cut, got some saws to work on, but we may hold off on some saw building for a little while just because it's so hot and there's a lot going on still yet. We might wait till it cools down and start doing some more saws again. We do have a few customer saws to get done. We'll probably try to knock those out, but I got a lot more porting of my own I want to get done, and some building of my own saws. So once I get these customer saws done, probably going to try to get started on some of my saws. But yeah, we might do some filming on some tree cutting here soon, because I definitely got some more of that to be done. And then there's probably going to be a lot more of that this winter. I don't know if I've told any of y'all, but I do have a new job. I'm working for a private tree company local here, and we do a lot of cutting and stuff. So he has gave me permission to start doing some filming. So if I catch a job where I feel like we can do some filming, might bring you along for that if you'd like to see it. Hopefully I'm going to start learning how to do a little bit of climbing. I don't know how good I'm going to like it, but I've got the gear, most of it anyway. I need a couple more things, but I'm going to try to get into that and start doing that. So that'll be interesting to see, and we'll probably do some filming of that. A little bit of everything, guys. So just these are just some updates on my life and everything. So I'm gonna stop it off here and finish up this steak, and relax and have some dinner before I go back to work tomorrow. So anyway, I hope each and every one of you are doing well, and stay cool, stay classy, and I thank you for watching. Until next time, over and out.